midfield.
Well, both clubs came through dramatic quarter-finals. Just the one Kevin De Bruyne goal here in the two City games against Atletico Madrid. That very physical second leg in Spain. Real won 3-1 away in England to the holders Chelsea, but they were 3-0 down at home on the verge of going out until a desperate but effective late rally, which included extra time, got them across the line. Karim Benzema, after back-to-back hat-tricks in the Champions League, added the decisive goal to his phenomenal season. Manchester City breaking off from trying to retain their domestic league title is a thrilling race with Liverpool. Of course, the two English clubs could meet in the Champions League final in Paris at the end of next month. Real have re-established themselves in La Liga, running away with the title. I've done a good job revving up the atmosphere here. They're not alone in football in doing that, but they know a thing or two about music with the Oasis connection, Manchester City. But it's harmony on the field. It's in the end going to perhaps be the difference between these two sides. The wannabes, Manchester City, as far as the Champions League is concerned, they have done it, got the T-shirts from Real Madrid, have done it, have won it again and again. It's only City's third semi-final in this competition, all in the last 7 seasons. And the first was against Real Madrid, just one goal in that, an own goal too, in the Bernabeu. Get Real through to another final. They did meet in the round of 16 in the disrupted 19-20 season, 2019-2020 season. The two legs were played 4 months apart, and City won both 2-1. The opposition have the choice whether to...
Walked in between a couple of challenges between, I think it was Vinicius.
It's a clever ball, and it's a goal. The diving header from Kevin De Bruyne. What a start for Manchester City. 90 seconds, it's in the net, it's in Courtois' net. Perfect for Pep Guardiola.
Well, you said it. Mahrez is having a magnificent season. And what a bit of play this is from him. We know he's left-footed. He likes to come in on that left foot and deliver crosses, deliver shots. But it's a brilliant bit of play and a good run from Kevin De Bruyne. Watch how he just goes in between the couple of challenges here. Gets it onto his left foot. He sees the run of Kevin De Bruyne. It was onside, and Carvajal can't quite get there. It's well-timed run, brilliant from Mahrez. Not quite good enough from Real Madrid defensively. They just didn't see the run until it was too late from Kevin De Bruyne. Hand side. Cross.
Modric. By De Bruyne, and it must be two. Put away by the man in form. Demanded the place in the team. And Pep Guardiola is pretty pleased he picked him now. Gabriel Jesus.
Well, they just haven't defended crosses into their box. We talk about Manchester City being a passing side. They like to play their way through, but they cross the ball as much as anybody in football at the moment. As you mentioned, Foden did really well down the left-hand side. Militao in the centre of the box. Alaba doesn't defend it well. Jesus gets that bit of luck, but there's nothing lucky about the finish. He's got a lot of goal to aim for, but he keeps his composure. And what a brilliant start this is.
What a take. I think it surprised even his teammates, because if anyone was really busting a gut to get into the middle. They might have had a tap-in thanks to the audacity and the ability of Phil Foden.
Well, they're all claiming offside. He wasn't offside. You can see Mendy was keeping him onside down in this.
By Modric. Here's Vinicius Junior. First real chance for Real. They've got a corner out of it. They might have had more.
It all started with a fairly poor clearance from Ederson, the second one of the game. He overhit it. Stones just tries to keep it in. He'd been better off just leaving.
There's another nervy moment. Foden. And a challenge by Benzema. Is that offside? Well, the ball's hit the inside. It was offside.
Well, it had to be offside, didn't it? But Ederson, the third poor pass I think he's made. Usually so good with his feet, but this is a bad decision from him. There's Diaz playing it
on the line, but here comes City again looking for number 3. Mahrez with his right foot. He got the power, and Pep Guardiola knows that was a really good chance to rub Real Madrid's noses in it. With a leadership group. Ederson. But Guardiola, in the very best possible way, is greedy. He wants the job done as soon as possible. The Romanian referee is Van Kovac, being challenged by Kevin De Bruyne about that incident. And now it's Stones caught in possession. Vinicius Junior and Manchester City only really in problems of their own making, but they're mounting it.
And the pass wasn't on.
Oh, great passing here. Here comes Foden. Is it 3? No. What a swift and dismantling counter-attack that was, dismantling the defence. And that's 2 chances in a couple of minutes that have gone a-begging for Manchester City. Toni Kroos on the same wavelength. Benzema's ball in, and Ederson was looking and wondering as Alaba glanced it on very nearly inside that far post.
Well, what a great cross this is. He took the...
As a midfield player, and that's where he's playing here. And Ederson on the... Rodri. Zinchenko. Well, queuing up the City for the most part. Good spell, better spell. Had to get better for Real Madrid. And when you've got Benzema, you've always got a chance. It's yet another goal for this fabulous man from France. First sight of goal for him, really, and he's tucked it away, and that's what Guardiola was worried about.
Absolutely. What a great finish this is from Karim Benzema. There's the frustration, but it's a good cross. Mendy, 3 goals now, all come from crosses. They won the ball back. Toni Kroos much earlier in the move than that. Modric wanted to win it more than Mahrez, and this is just a ball played into the box. And what a...
It's a different game now. And Ederson has to parry that away. Here, not happy about the decision. Gabriel Jesus not happy. Firing it into the feet of Bernardo Silva. 2020. Shoulder to shoulder. It's Mahrez. That 2-goal margin might be reinstated by the team in the lighter blue. Could still happen on this free kick.
Good awareness of space again by Jesus. He knows the...
Coutinho does. And here's Mahrez, the early cross. Has faced a few of these in training with Belgium, and a few in the football battlefield as well. Side netting, and Phil Foden just across the face of the goal at 2-0. 2-0 from a flying start from Manchester City. De Bruyne's header. And then the second goal from the informed Gabriel. Welcome back to the Etihad Stadium, and Real Madrid. Well, what a game it's been. So Gabriel Jesus, Mahrez in for... Oh, hits the post. Foden hits the defender on the line. Back with De Bruyne. Is that going to be another one that's missed away? And then it came to Foden, who couldn't finish either.
Well, Nacho goes in tight, then Militao makes a big mistake. It's a good bit of play from Mahrez, and he puts it onto his left foot, does everything right, apart.
De Bruyne again. The way City play, you do expect chances to come at a bewildering rate, whoever they're playing against. Roaring forward again, and Foden knocks in the header. It is 3-1. Fernandinho on fire as the emergency right back, and Phil Foden arriving in the right place at the right time with the right header, and Pep can smile. That 2-goal margin has been restored. Manchester City 3, Real Madrid 1.
And this is all about Fernandinho. He's come on at right back. He wins the ball back. He continues his run. It's a great goal from his point of view. There he wins it off Vinicius Jr. Mahrez plays him in, and it's the inch-perfect cross. Same position that Kevin De Bruyne scores. Foden gets inside Carvajal. But it wasn't good play by... Oh, Guardiola's got a yellow card here. There's something he's said to the referee.
Bypass this time. It's Vinicius Jr. goes all the way, all the way. It's a splendid response from a player who's a bit culpable with the goal that's scored at the other end, and he's run more than half the length of the field here and kept his nerve, and Real Madrid keep themselves in the fight.
Well, just as we were praising that man there, Fernandinho, he thought he could win the ball again as it's played into Vinicius Jr.'s feet.
Lady Militao kept his run going. Well, they're looking to get 3 or more. It's a real ambition from the boy from the back.
Well, he actually flicked it over a player in
Zinchenko. Thoughts in the centre there, very nearly scoring. He kept on moving, made good contact, but it was just too... Work it left. Zinchenko. Ooh. Over the leg of Kroos. And it led to a goal for Bernardo Silva. So the patience paid off. It led to a piece of penetration here that gives City a 2-goal advantage again. And maybe the referee played a part in that.
Well, I think the referee's quite pleased with himself as the goal went in. There we are, there's the advantage I just gave you, and that's exactly what he did. It's good play from Zinchenko, who's been excellent, I think, throughout. Just drifted inside Kroos. I think Real Madrid just stopped playing. They thought it was going to be a free kick, and Bernardo Silva got on the ball and beats the goalkeeper Courtois at his near post. Toni Kroos comes across. Zinchenko looks like he's going to shoot and chops it back across. Carvajal doesn't really get tight enough, and Bernardo Silva makes the most of it. There's the referee just about to put the whistle in his mouth, or does put the whistle in his mouth, doesn't blow up. Camavinga stops playing. Carvajal doesn't get tight enough, but Bernardo Silva, what a finish that is.
Watch, because there are so many good attackers, one of whom is Riyad Mahrez, who's weaving a way through here.
He's hit the post. What a run this is. He started it all off for the assist for the first goal, dribbling past 2 or 3 players. He's got that ability to just chop the ball, drift past defenders, and he does everything right, apart from, again, get it inside the far post.
Modric, space for the shot. Didn't really connect with the shot, although Edison dived just to be on the safe side.
Does so well, chopping the ball back onto his left foot, and then you can see.
And a reminder that Real Madrid are capable of getting the next goal in the game. Here's Dani Ceballos, who's Foden. Kroos takes towards Benzema. Fernandinho got his head to it. And there's the referee giving a penalty. Manchester City thinks so, and I think so. Another twist of the tail, Stuart.
Well, it's a good ball played into the box. Certainly hit somebody on the arm.
VAR, of course, in operation.
Well, there it is. It comes off the head of Laporte onto his arm, which was out.
It's not a great ratio for a situation like this, but in the Champions League, he has been taking on the responsibility. Karim Benzema just lifts it over. Edison, how about that? emphasising the Champions League confidence of Real Madrid's great goal scorer, arguably the greatest forward in the world at the moment. Unwitting intruder. Not the only one. By and large, the security is very good at these big games and these things. Well, a fantastic start to the semi-finals. Great respect between Carlo Ancelotti and Pep Guardiola. Guardiola's side flew out of the traps here. A goal after 90 seconds, Kevin De Bruyne, and the second not long afterwards from Gabriel Jesus. But Real Madrid